Hello and welcome back to Let's YOLO Bastion. And let's get right to it.
Too bad about the Armada, but at least one of those mortars survived.
Yeah, we got ourselves a mortar, but I don't know, it takes a kind of a bit long to... Actually,
With that mortar and hammer, he's like a one-man demolition squad.
in theory. Oh, and also we got some memorials we did.
The skippers delivered us from the motherland.
I guess that might have been on the proving grounds. Let's see here, we got hammer still and gravers. So let's go ahead and take that as our loadout. See if we can't. And let's see upgrades.
He put some finishing touches on the business end of that thing. Now the weight of the world's behind us every swing.
It might be easier to get that... Oh. And we completed a vigil.
The city, its riches nothing but fragments now.
So we got a bunch of fragments from that. And...
The secret to how we built Caelondia so tall and proud lies in Burstone Quarry.
they were, but now I have the armor-piercing hammer.
Imagine everything you need to build a city like Caelondia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes Burstone Quarry. The Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the calamity.
Not
We
sure how
bought
that
the whole
works.
place from the Ura on the cheap. Same goes for its natives, Rattletails.
I am under attack.
Why would the Ura put up with those pests?
They probably have.
Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit.
He's fine.
The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nesting in those rocks. But there was even more to it than that.
Oh, wow. You killed him, and that was me.
Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things.
Oh, leveled up. That's always nice. And I got a vigil, so...
They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in.
Oh wait, is he still talking about those really tiny bags? No, don't kill my friend. Oh, you're not my friend anymore. And I do not like you at all. Oh.
No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them.
Oh, he's gonna fall. I think that was the hammer one. Oh yeah.
Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem.
I wonder if it counts as a hit if we're closed off. That would make that one trial really easy.
Windbags tended to the rocks, so we had to keep the rattletails at bay. Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities. Even stink eyes started taking root in here.
Interestingly enough, if I downgraded the, what's it called? The sword, it might be easier to hit
Now,
a
why would the
foe.
Ura sell off such a fascinating place?
Hang on. You used to like me.
The Ura always were a superstitious lot.
Because if it does, I mean, if it does count, then, you know, you just walk up to one of them and you just hit him. And you don't do any
Might be
damage.
the gods told him the quarry's bad news.
Let's go ahead and refill our... We're gonna get grenades. I mean, there's some enemies definitely that they're really bad for, like the ankle gators, but I think overall they're gonna be more useful to me. Oh, and there's a switch here.
On top of that, you know the Ura hated anything above ground.
I was too
Might be the quarry just got too much sunshine for their liking.
those did not count. I can tell because it didn't even have a hit sound.
In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend. Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen. The largest ones, you know as cores. Single core could keep the lights on in an entire city district.
That was probably a waste of a grenade, but whatever. Not sure. Oh yeah, because we gotta go.
The smaller ones, we call them shards.
Okay, I wasn't exactly counting, but I think it's safe to say that it didn't count.
A shard's got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland.
I think that was definitely, if they counted it, that would have been 15. So, like I said, it might make more sense to actually downgrade the,
Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use. Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry? That honor goes to a beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky. Massive thing stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks in Burstone Quarry is Sir Lunky's head. His big fat rump's plenty tough too. So is a kid. We never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone.
well,
Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall.
that
Are
armor,
you alright? It says.
that armor-piercing upgrade we got from the hammer definitely helped us out there. And the damage buff bonus. Wait a second. No,
It's him.
stop it.
I've come to warn you, he says.
I want to hit the switch. Warn me about what?
The Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back. Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred.
I mean, it's nice of you to warn me, I guess. But you could
If
say
that's the way it is,
why
he says,
you do
then I
that.
won't stop you.
I mean,
Because my countrymen will.
but yeah. We now get the Siege of Bastion.
Say what you will about Zulf, but he's a man of his word. His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though.
Mercy. Oh.
Zolf showed them the way here, and here they came to take revenge.
Where'd you go?
They got inside the bastion and shut the door. Kids gotta go in through the back. I should have told them sooner about all this. To make matters worse, seems the Ura took the girl.
What? Just mean.
Unfortunately, they broke in, and they started digging their holes. Something wrong sprung out of those holes, and it's eating away at this place. We tried to stop them, but we needed help.
Must have gotten me. Yeah. And our pets are here to help.
Somehow, some way, he sends those Ura packing. Problem is, it didn't matter. Zolf's plan worked. We find each other as the dust settles. Then I tell him why the Ura came. To get us back. For the calamity. It was Ceylandia's master plan to wipe the Ura out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it? If only Zolf knew the whole story. What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home.
Well, let's see if we can't fix...
The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started.
Ominous. Also, let's go ahead and get our Vigilant Fragments.
The Mercy. The windbags ain't the only beast that drew a bad lot. The Masons. We built the city strong. Now there's only two of us. The Gravers. The arm of justice. They seemed unstoppable. The Conscience. We haven't lost everything, long as we have that.
Oh, I have one more thing to build, I guess. Okay, so what wood do we need? Some more Proving Grounds. Secret skills, which we can get from Proving Grounds. Restoring the land, that'll just sort of happen on its own. Let's go with Cinder Brusher. Yeah. Fire Bellow. Spear.
Sometimes I want to ask him, why do any of this? But truth is, I don't want to know.
Oh, and we can get more alcohol. Let's go with this.
Stay absinthe is like drinking a cool breeze. Just don't go spitting needles everywhere.
We'll go ahead and get our Brusher's Pike and our Fire Bellows.
Stick 'em and cook 'em, or the other way around. Makes no difference.
Can we upgrade? We got our something foul. It's kind of odd. And something burnt is not the fire bellows upgrader, but that's okay. She gets...
To fix a brusher's pike, you just need a good length of knife bark. Don't want that thing leaving your hands until you decide it's time. Gotta make sure the pointy end's fastened on real tight. At least it won't get cold round here with that thing around. On the inside, a fire bellows ain't nothing like its more popular air-spitting cousin. Without an insulated air intake, that thing's liable to blow up on you.
And that actually got a vigil. We got from Lost and Found. Ooh, wow, this is actually better than the one I have currently. Oh, but mine is on the other hand, 15% damage resistance may be better. Well, it might be better, but then again, in theory, I get damage resistance by the fact that I don't let the enemies hit me.
The inspiration, a forge can fashion anything.
Let's go ahead and see if we can't get a... let's just look at that. Oh. I guess it's the last upgrade we need.
Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends.
Okay.
Now all we need is one last shard. The sanctuary. If we can build, we can rebuild. The Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way.
So that's our next place, but first, let's see if we can't get...
Know how we kept the city clean? We put all our trash in Gritty Incinerator.
With our upgraded...
Packers that flock together were easy pickings.
Okay.
Wasn't any other way to teach those peckers some respect.
Second, I'm not sure. I get... Oh, it must be the number of birds you fry before time runs out then. I wasn't actually sure how this one worked. But we got something sharp out of the deal, so that's good.
Who knows why we fought so hard to defend our own trash?
And I think that'll be it for today's episode. I will be there in the next episode.